Okay, streaming. Let me send this to my own fees. Alan Wake. I should really have like a start screen, but I don't know. Timers make me nervous. I'm so close to the mic. I kind of have to be. So, I apologize. I wish there was a way to to see who's watching. But anyway, now let's wait until we get one move into the chat. If not, I'll just start. Let's wait a minute. Let's see. Well, how long have we been? I need to learn more about OBS. And let me know how the mic sounds. I know I speak very softly and mumbly. I'll work on it, but hopefully the mic quality itself is fine. Hang out with Psyduck. Is everyone just playing Lethal Company? I do want to try Lethal Company, but I literally have no money. Spend it all on Christmas stuff. Yeah, oh well. Just hanging out with Cider. Sure, let me see. Twitch.tv. Yep, just me. Maybe I should unlock my Twitter first. can't open my Windows Explorer. I wish I could minimize this Alan Wake window. Okay, maybe I can... No. Sorry, if there is a viewer, like a random... a random guy from... who's just browsing Twitch for some reason. Maybe you're in the LGBTQ tag and you're a chaser? Well, your chase has ended, my friend. Oh boy. Why does the Alan Wake remastered, when it's on borderless, it's always on top? So I can't move my damn folders. Okay, how am I gonna deal with this? Let's put it full screen first. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll just start. Display Psyduck. I mean, you can't really see Psyduck once I switch to the game interface. Overlay, I should say. The game might be too loud. Let me... Shall I mute it first? I just realized I've been recording the Alan Wake music. Okay, let's put it around -8 dB. Okay. Let's just start. Sorry, I tabbed out. Anyway, I'm awake. It's been a few weeks since I've last played. I'll probably remember. So I already finished chapter 1, and doesn't seem very hard, but we'll see how hard chapter 2 is.
Something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Actually, let's... Some medium. VSync is off. Is there a way to limit the frame rate? Because it's might be going too fast. Well, not too fast, but you know what I mean. Yeah, whatever. Go to the back lot.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
She even sounds like Lucy
Drinking
from
for good.
Twin Peaks.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up. You can get to the back lot through
Do
that
police
door and down the
receptionists in
corridor,
America
Mr.
just
Wake.
sound like this?
Thanks.
All of them? Okay, let's go to the back lot.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the lights
Yeah,
on?
I've already been
The
through this.
deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
Sure.
Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk.
Actually, I think my... I think it's lagging. The capture. Wait, no. Not windowed. Borderless.
I
Okay.
mean, I wasn't drunk at the time.
Okay, it's
I
still
only
lagging.
got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Yeah, sure, man. You're probably right.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Okay. Well, let's explore first. Maybe we'll find a a thermos in the parking. Oh, there we go.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
It's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, We get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
That is so true. There's a yellow. Sorry if I'm just like changing the settings. There's like a yellow capture window on my damn game. I should have I should have tested this last night. I need to climb through there. I am examining the damn thing.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall and the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the
So
urge
true.
to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Alan does love Alice. Oh, and hey, booby. Midwestern American Ooms are always celebrating holidays called Beer Fest. They are. Is it the Midwest or like the... Is it different from the Pacific Northwest? Like, I'm assuming... I don't even know where it is. I'm just assuming since it's so inspired by Twin Peaks that it's just set in Oregon too.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Okay, pick it up. Is the volume for the game fine?
Ow, thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been
Might
trying
be
to
too
reach you
low.
for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Uh-huh.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
We do. For a writer, Alan's pretty... He knows a bit of jumping through fences. Well, I guess he's had writer's block for... I'm guessing for like years now. But... It is funny. Isn't this... What? Oh. Sorry. They're all tabbed. Is this the new one?
In
Dark
spite
presence
of
in
its
the
human
diner.
mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
True. This
light
chat.
is a light that reveals the
It's
world
weird
of
to
the
you.
story from
Refer to it
darkness,
as chat. Hold
shapes
on.
it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
I believe in you, Alan. How many
Marvelous, Sarah.
Stephen
I
King
just wanted to
books
settle
has
all the
have
damage
Oomfies
the
read?
Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and
Haven't read a lot.
regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure
We'll talk about
you
it later.
that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Who's this guy?
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm
The
Dr.
Great
Emil
Northern.
Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
There's so
I
many
had the pleasure
ins.
of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Get his ass.
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
Oh yeah.
If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
The world's richest agent.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee.
How does he
He's
know
on the
Rose?
balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing.
I guess. Because he went to the
I
diner.
really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
It's my question.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared?
That's
When was
crazy.
the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do you
and
understand
everything's just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey,
Aw.
Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Alan Wake is so nice.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
He's gotta be the most talkative literary agent ever. I gotta find my manuscripts.
I'd come here to rent a cabin where I could wait till midnight.
Where's the form? Oh. There.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks.
Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time...
He's making the same point about the funny farm.
Crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn
What's that?
debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
He's not even.
Real funny, Al. Real funny. Ha ha! Thank you.
Trying to turn on the lights. Shut up, Barry.
Or until I get eaten by a grue.
How do I reload batteries again? Yeah, I'll figure it out. Okay. And how do I sprint? Sorry, forgot everything. Let's see, options, controls. Boot, sprint, LB, flashlight, weapon, real flashlight. Okay, got it. Nope, the textures.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al.
Me. Turn off the browser.
Sure now.
Oh yeah, I had a gun. I was wondering if the police confiscated it.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
You don't seem to be very good friends. I don't know. So, how many Stephen King books have Moonfie's read?
I knew I should have gone to the cops.
Stop, Alan.
This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was
I can't
still
do my
angry with
pants.
Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Like, I've read the one that the anime Shiki is based on. Which, both Shiki and the novel. I forgot the name of the novel, but it sucks ass. And I know Stephen King has good books. You know, if you have, if you have that much of a bibliography, I don't know how to. It's like you're bound to be good at the craft. But one of the most memorable Stephen King books I've read, by like not memorable because it was good, memorable because of the theme. It was based on how cell phones are really scary. And it was just something. And I think it was literally just called Cell. It was like a zombie apocalypse, but everyone who had a cell phone turned into a zombie. That was it. The premise.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
Deerfest.
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Sorry. On my phone.
No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Bat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Oh yeah, it was him, right?
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
I actually haven't read or seen the movie.
It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously,
It's probably
you're
fine.
in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right.
What was the one
Just caught a heck of a
with the
large
cowboy?
bass early this morning.
Like the apocalyptic cowboy?
Taking part in the fishing
Dark Tower, I think.
No, not this year.
I should check it out at some point.
Competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my
Not
time
that I'm
and
too interested.
enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun
But
if I need to worry about
I've
what I
heard
get,
it is, you know, magnum opus.
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Thanks. Actually, I haven't paid attention to it. I'm sorry. Yeah, Shining. Probably. What's that called? I watched like a horror film anthology thing that had. I don't think Stephen King wrote it, but he was an actor in it. Like it was like a weird country bumpkin type, and he looked pretty young then. It was probably like, I think the movie was from the 70s or 80s. And I don't remember anything from it except that Stephen King was in it. Let me check. Oh wait, this is just the way I came. Don't I have the best banter? I remember this thing. Sort of. Well, I'm hoping the more I stream, the more natural just talking to an audience is. My mom is like a radio DJ. Not like I've learned anything from her. But ooh, flares. Are those flares? Well, we'll know.
The air in the visitor
Creep
center was
show,
heavy
yeah.
with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped.
Fear and hunger.
Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
That's so true. Oh wait. Sorry, I got lost easily. These are flares, right? I can't take them? Or do I need to take the flare gun again? That makes sense. Street light. Ah!
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
It's probably okay.
Damn.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Who was Rusty? What? No. I think my graphics card just glitched out.
Anybody? Help me! Help me!
Just hold on. I'm collecting my thermos. Snap. Past that live wire. Actually, let me check up my manuscript page.
The visitor center was
Rusty will be
sturdy, but the
fine.
impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken rib stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Don't worry about it, Rusty.
The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Okay, well, we'll take care of Rusty.
Hello? Back here. I'm back here. Hey, please help me.
You'll be fine.
I'm here. I'm hurt. I can't move.
Nope.
Mr. Wake?
Hello.
Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Vote in the chat if Rusty will be fine.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Would you consider Alan Wake to be a survival horror game? Or it doesn't really have the structure of one. Well, at least chapter 1 was pretty easy to get supplies. But we'll see in this chapter. Bro, has so many computers.
I was too late.
No.
Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Is it that easy to break the circuit breaker?
Rusty!
Just put an X in the fuses.
The ground was covered with oily patches.
Ouch.
That looked like liquid darkness.
What was that?
I just need hunting licenses.
That is so true though. Oh fuck. Okay. They say I'm really good at video games.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
It's not mammoth-sized, Alan. Come on now.
Please don't feed the animals.
Yeah.
Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park.
Sorry if I sound like a Marvel movie with my quips.
Obey the park ranger's instructions at all times.
Let me get some ammo first.
Rusty, no!
Never approach closer than 100 yards. Bears and wolves never approach. Closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed at all times. Never leave your pet unattended. It is against the law to remove any natural objects or historical items.
Am I? You're doing damage to him? There we go. What? Oh fuck. I'm sorry if this is gonna be a challenge for me. But we don't know yet. I guess the first chapter had so many flare guns around, which made things a lot easier. Oh wait, let's check out. Probably not, yeah. What was up with early or late 2000s, early 2010s, like episodic games? Yeah, that was that was the old commentary. Like, yeah, I am a prideful.
What the hell was
but
that? I saw it from the window.
presumably I'm like Satoru Gojo.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me
I'm
going
the honored
crazy.
one.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Al,
Hey.
be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Don't worry. Am I going the right way? Okay, Lovers Peak. Let's check.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young.
Damn.
And forget what a train wreck is long.
Problematic age cap.
He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Rusty. It's so problematic, Rusty. Yeah. I guess. Was early access a thing around that time? I remember Steam Greenlight being a thing before, like they just made developers pay for getting their games into Steam. Let's see, what other episodic games are there? I mean, the Telltale games, of course. That's all I know. This Life is Strange. It's mostly narrative games, but I think Twin Peaks is the only one I know that's like more action-y, you know? That did the episodic games thing. Oh wait, let me check. Let me check this part. Is this like or was this the way we came? I'm sorry if I'm so easily lost. Oh. Yeah. The other ones got cancelled. It's stay on designated hiking trail. Once I finish this game, I don't know if
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
I don't know if I'm gonna get to play Alan Wake 2 because of my PC specs. It's okay, I was just on this level, wandering around forever and wait. Oh, Rosa Room? Hello? I mean, you'll get to see me, you'll get to see my Alan Wake pro gameplay. Can I go through here? Oh yeah. Is this just an... It'll be cool if this is open-ended. Just yellow paint. Hello, Ari. Can't believe this. Oh yeah. If I get extremely lucky with streaming, and I get $1 million from ad revenue, I'll get a PC to play Alan Wake 2. Escape was the site of frequent and lucrative bootlegger activities throughout the Prohibition. Mostly used for temporary storage. I need to read on how the Prohibition happened. Ooh, shotgun. Which I never used on the on the first chapter. I could run control. Yeah. I should get back to it. I just needed to crank it down to medium. I guess just like this game. They do give you a lot. How do I change weapons? Okay, the wheel. Do not feed wildlife. Wildlife. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is this one behind me? Forgot I did not. Ah, the checkpoint. Okay,
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Let's go through the cave real quick. Are there manual saves? No. Mr. Wake does not have a lot of stamina. Yeah. Now now that I know there's a guy behind me. Let's use. I could use the flare gun. But it's the gamer's curse where like where I don't use my resources. It's probably bad for like survival horror. But okay, let's get these real quick. Oops, right. Come on. Oof. We did it. Let's see. Is there anything here? No. Lover's Peak. Manuscript.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
When it came to Barry. Oh wait, when it came to women, Barry really liked them. Alan is just a wife guy. Which is why he's so mean to Rose. Besides just being the bad boy of fiction. If I ever get my novel published, I want to be the bad bitch of fiction. Let's go to the let's go to the cabin first. Shotgun ammo. Oh yeah. Does it checkpoint in like in lights? No. You need to get a mean New Yorker agent with a heart of gold. I guess I can get piss. This game looks better than like everything new. Kinda, yeah. Every time I go in the light, okay. I get piss as my agent. Let's see. The Great Old One, felled by lightning. Ah! Sorry. There we go. I didn't waste resources on that. Felled by lightning. This exceptionally tall Rocky Mountain Douglas fir. Just like in Twin Peaks for real. 200 years old. Literally a record. Fuck. Might run out of ammo very soon. I like the flare gun effects. But no, let's not use that too often. Ow. Come on. This. I think I'm gonna run out soon. Checkpoint reached. What time is it? 2:53. Oh, thank God.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason, packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo, things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Could it be Alan Wake himself? Who's breaking every electronics?
Darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Oh, I was reconnecting. Don't worry. I'm all for backseat gaming. Rosa Roof. Because, I'm not a very good gamer. Alan Wake 2 truly is crazy because they somehow made this guy into a hot guy. Well, I'll see when I get to play Alan Wake 2 at some point. I've never seen him, but I have to experience him for myself, you know? It's quite tricky. I'm not... it's a good thing this game isn't really like jump scary. Because I'm very easily startled. To say, the Taken are filled with darkness. That is so true. What if Alan has to fight a bear? Okay, it's good to know that I can just point the flashlight without using the left trigger. Oh fuck. I thought I was dodging. Okay. How much shotgun? Let's use the revolver. Use the light to defeat them. Okay. There's so many. Jesus! Right, shotguns in video games. What? Okay, we'll use the flare, and then I see you. Once the guys have gathered, I'll use the flare. Bait them first. Yeah, fuck. I fucked that up. There's so many. Okay. Nope. Oh, come on. We did it. Well, let's resupply if you can find any. Not as much as the Gamer 00. I wonder if I can finish this chapter in this stream. Because from what I can remember from chapter 1, I just finished it in two sittings, but like in 2 hours? Ah, okay. The tree this ring was cut from started growing in 1846, the year the Oregon Treaty was signed. What was the Oregon Treaty? The Washington Territory was formed. Oh, there was a volcano. When did they cut the tree? It would be a deadly premonition like Alan Wake would be would be interesting. I stream Deadly Premonition, but I don't even know if it'll play well with OBS. Or do I even have it on my Steam? Let's see. I'm glad I'm learning a lot about Oregon's history. But isn't this made in Europe? Piece of brain I have tried before. Oh, okay.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be
Agent Nightingale.
These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now
Finland
knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
Agent Nightingale. Real name. It's like Twin Peaks has all those Norwegians, yeah. Just like Vinland Saga for real. You see Agent Nightingale's cock? Well, I hope it I hope when I get to stream it it counts as artistic nudity. As per Twitch policy. Leatherwood National Forest. It is very artistic. Did he have these cable car things everywhere in Oregon? Oh wait, do I have to? There you go. Oh, and hello Maurice, I forgot to greet you. Shit. It's just like that, the latest Yotsuba chapter for real. Alan, your flashlight? No?
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
Who's this guy?
That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the
Sorry.
bastards away.
Have you been to our flashlight? They got crazy flashlights there. Let's see.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Hold on, RB
Why?
to use a flare.
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been
do
on the
love
ferry
flashlight
when I first
everything.
arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up.
Ow. Oh. There's so many in this chapter.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
This guy
It took
is
a
pretty...
moment, but then I recognized him.
He was
He'd been
waiting
on
for
the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice.
a Shadow
He
People
knew my
apocalypse.
name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up.
Oh, I'm sorry for being a weak, fragile woman. Shoot him! Come on. Sorry, I'm doing so badly. Should I just use the flares? Hi.
Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Sure thing, homie.
No can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. Just a little longer.
Flare
Scare
time.
'em off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it.
Chill.
Okay, it's over. Move it or lose it.
Follow the kidnapper.
That's right.
He's so mean.
Come on. Only sissies are
Shoot. He's almost as bad at aiming as me. Oh, Maurice, your chat got held in the Autobot. Oh, okay, there's a light. Oh. Let me see chat first. Held a message. Race, ethnicity, or religion. The slur was crazy white boy, so never use that again, Maurice. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, let's follow Mr. Kidnapper.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon. This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Yeah, Wake.
It's them.
Just trust the guy who can't shoot. Ow. Ooh.
I bet it hurts.
Shoot him! Ow.
Monster!
Ow. Are they farmers? Why are there so many sickles?
That's right. You just keep coming.
It would be so cool if he used this gun to aim well. Is it POW? What? Ah! Ouch. Why is it spinning around? That's very cool.
That's right.
Thanks.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you
Many of
were
you
gonna
are
say
saying
that.
this.
I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible.
Not that good.
Once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her at all.
Get him, Alan. Alec is such a bad boy of fiction. He's gonna kill the guy.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Did you just want the manuscript?
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my
I had crazy writer's block.
On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
So true, Alan. Ah! So I was looking at chat. The darkness has multitudes.
You'll be sorry! No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
What did he mean by this yellow arrow? There you go. No, that's a lot of players. Honestly, I can't. Whenever I think of Alan Wake, I can't stop thinking about the bad boy of fiction. It's such a good, that's a good tagline. Yeah, let's be careful this time. He is the crazy white boy. I still can't believe that Twitch just considers a white a slur. Oh.
What the hell?
I thought it was like a coin.
Rusty warned me about these traps. It hurt me now. I was stuck.
No. I couldn't see the bird trap. It was glowing. Come on, it was really dark. and it had the item glow. Nope. Yep. It is your gamer heart. Is there nothing here? Okay. It is very confusing. There's just a lot of empty ground. Is it not there? Okay. Careful with the bear traps. There's so many. We don't want that bear dead. Do I have all the manuscripts? Nope. Thought I had. Ooh. Item limit reached. Oh, a little one. Shooting can thing. It's giving bear trap, to be honest. Mm-hmm. Where? Off. That's the gamer reflexes. Bear down players will claim this is excessive. Listen. The Philippines doesn't have any bears. Joke bear is very dangerous. Have you seen Joke Oni? Yeah, it's so cute. Whenever that happens, I think like there's this dragon passing by. Just like Rosarum. Come on. Where's the door? And where's the enemy? What? Oh. Oh wait, are the flares different from the flare gun ammo? The Philippines has no bears. It's all five Philippine. It's true. The Philippines has no bears. Ah, okay. So it is different. Revolver ammo. Where? There we go. Okay. The thermos. Manuscript fee.
The night had been one desperate
Wake here.
situation.
Wake,
after
here's a
another.
chainsaw
I
man.
was exhausted, and my body felt as
Actually, I
though
don't
it
know
had
if we
been
have
chewed up and
others.
spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Save me, chainsaw man. Which, by the way, crazy good this week. Hunting rifle. Oh, is it just a shotgun? Or like. Make it through the woods. Oh wait. Alan Wake's first horn. Ah! The creature attacked me. It is a secret technique in writing. It is Grand Blue Fantasy, just like an emotional moment, and then, oh fuck, there's a monster. Let's take care of that first. And like, I don't know if they've improved on that formula in like the main story, but it is what made it annoying. Okay, I'm lost. They do be hanging at Augusta? Was the beach sky world, right?
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here.
9/11.
It was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Grand Blue writing. A flare. They go straight. I guess I'll investigate the plane first. Ooh. Yellow arrow. I wanted to try to get all you lost. And that's it. Where was the yellow arrow pointing to? They made a lot of really goated women. Is there just in the plane? Ah! Okay. Is it like a physics puzzle? Do I need to climb here now? No. Okay. Arrows pointing there. I'm assuming. Ah! There we go. Now to go back to the beaten path. Where's the why is that rock going? Probably to direct the player's attention. Game design. Oofy. Oh. I thought I was using the revolver. I did get his ass. Oh. I'm getting into the rhythm of killing the shadow people. Empath of darkness. Well, you know what I am. Not gonna say it though. A thermos on the on the cliffside. Ah! Fuck. Should probably use the flare. But I'm too much of a Chad gamer. Checkpoint reached. I think there are supplies there. Sorry, I keep checking the time. Oop. What? What? Look at all these physics. Ow. I'm glad that Alan Wake isn't very scary, but I've heard from Oompies that Alan Wake 2 does get spooky with it. Alan Wake 2 is scary as fuck, or maybe tense. Yeah, I can handle tension of any kind, really. Oh. Oh. What are these lumps of coal? Did Sansa get drunk?
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
That's so true. I'm like halfway through Twin Peaks Season 2. And yeah. It's a very good show. It's a lot more soap opera-y than I was expecting. I can probably... To be honest, I can probably get my parents to get into it. Like... Beyond the, Beyond the weird stuff, it's just... a normal show. Probably shouldn't jump. Or should I? I don't want to die. Bob in Major Bricks. He is the #1 dad. Do I just jump on the platform? I don't trust the jumping in this game. Okay. Ooh! I did it. He's like eccentric, but he's not evil.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on Crank. Somehow the world had changed.
Crank.
Like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the
That's
cabin,
good writing, Al.
Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Does anyone watch Shiki, the anime based on the anime based on a novel based on the Stephen King thing? It's not great. Oh, alright, the bear traps. It's like well, sorry if you like Shiki, but the last time I watched it, I was just annoyed. Reach the top of the mill. Oh, there's a ladder there. It's identical to Stephen King. It does do like a lot of like brand recognition. He drove the Nissan. Like I'm sure, like I've said this earlier, but I'm sure Stephen King's can have good writing because he's just written so much. But like, yeah. The darkness wears her face. That is so true. He's the Michael Moorcock, the Rogatar of American thriller horror. I don't know who Michael Moorcock is. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Be aware of Widowmakers.
I don't know as much American pop culture as Oomfies would like. What? Oh, insert there. It was a Stephen King short story. Which movie was that? He does love doing soy multiverse stuff. I got spoiled on The Dark Tower. And I guess... who cares? No one was gonna read The Dark Tower in this chat. Well, like in the, where he showed up. Like just Stephen King showed up. Or did they travel through a multiverse and they saved Stephen King from being isekai'd? Hello. So, the book was literally just named So. And it was about... It was a zombie apocalypse, but what if the zombie apocalypse was caused by cell phones? And that was the entire premise. And there was a weird section where the protagonist was weirdly horny for a teenager. But, you know? Yeah, you never know what Mr. Stephen King thinks. Alan Wake is more woke. Oh wait, is that a manuscript? How do I get to it? I guess it... Platforming.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
You know how like Stephen King writes 10,000 words a day or something? And then you read one of his novels and like there's just entire sections where he just talks about something for no reason. like that, not even necessarily going on a rant, just basically just doing small talk. So, like, yeah, you can write 10,000 words a day. Most of them don't matter. And I guess they don't edit it out. The problem with this multiverse stuff too is none of its characters have swag. That is true. I should read more in general this year. No, next year. Be careful, Alan Wake. I've been wanting to read what's the sci-fi book that's like where the protagonist is an executioner or something. And well, let me focus on the game first. Oh, Book of Newson, yeah, I've been wanting to read it, but yeah, I've only read 2 books this year. One is like a transgender romance, young adult thing. It was fine. Like it wasn't earth-shattering, but it's nice. It's nice to read things that are vaguely relatable, you know. Even if it's like a white girl in rural America. Not something I'm very related to. It's a science fantasy title. Very cool and heavy read. I'll check it out. Cause I like science fiction.
Coding is a hazardous occupation.
That is so true. Hey, Chainsaw Man. Just use a flare gun on this guy. Where is it? Okay, please. Ah! Well, I tried. I spent a whole section just talking about Stephen King. I should. I should play the original RE4. I'm sorry, please. Mr. Jacob Geller talks about it all the time. Got his ass. Okay. Need to resupply. Well, don't need to. Would be nice. Yeah. Thinking there's nothing here. How's everyone liking my new hair? Covered by my big ass headphones.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Don't worry, Barry. We got you.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Thermos. Wonder what you get. You collect them all. Not that I've been very diligent at trying to find them, but it's doing a good job in bringing back beauty. That was the goal. I also brought my ring light here, so it makes more sense. Because the last time I streamed, the lighting was very stark.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Oh. Okay. Let's find the keys.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong. Call it instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Okay. There's a oh, not windows, the mirrors.
I had to find the key to the garage.
Ah!
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
So true. That's some writing tips. Are these... I'm trying to decipher what what this room is supposed to be. The bathrooms are right there.
You can learn about nature and yourself.
True. But my guess is they're changing rooms with a TV in them. Hound's Goon Cave. Oh, what's happening? Oh. Yeah, it's urinal stalls, urinal barrel. And a TV. I'd say it was under construction, but... Or was it a storage room right past the bathroom? At the... Just not much verisimilitude in that room, let me tell you. Oh yeah, how in a seaweed or pickup truck. Why did it go past? Hold down to push the lights. It's just like riding a warthog in Halo. Should I go? Oh. Can you go out? This is the Halo of horror games. What's the point of putting the putting the light on high boost? Are there gonna be giant versions of the monsters? They never made another Halo game after 4. I haven't played 5 because it doesn't exist. Can I not? What? There's something going on with this car. I had to go on foot.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
That's so true, Alan. I was thinking the exact same thing. Probably just use it better now. What's the fun in that? Ah! Get her ass. What was that, Alan? Oh, is this gonna be the show?
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal.
The ADR.
So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face.
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game, but the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
He's right.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Zam. Night Springs. Wardrobe and nothing. Cannot jump there.
It was the kidnapper.
Him again.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
Not done?
Alan Week.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon.
This is just deadlines when you're working for like a...
If not, well, get me.
Yes,
like an SEO company. Content farm. Oh wait, this is just... Is this just the same? Mm-hmm. City boy.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
It's a lot. Hold on, birds. How do I... It literally just... Kind of confused. Do I need to kill?
You can open the door now. They're gone. Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
No worries, Barry.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back.
You can do it, Alan. This is what happens to me when I have writer's block.
For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Metaphors.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Bye.
Have a great day. Hope you come
Hello.
back soon. Welcome to the
Oh Dear Diner.
No?
Good girl.
This song.
Come here.
That was Alan Wake chapter 2.
Can you tell me where I am?
Does roll.
Won't you say something? I need to get my bearings. I'm lost. And the shadows keep on changing. And I'm holding
There are no credits.
lies that I've loved and actions I have hated.
Am I gonna get copyright strike?
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before.
Okay.
How the hell did...
It is almost lunchtime. So I need to. I'm glad we got through the chapter though. That was fun. Let me just switch to the desktop interface. Ah, God. Let me just. Damn. It was damn Alan Wake gaming. It's really fun. There she is. Alan Wake, pretty fun. We did better than like everyone else ever I've tried to force to play the thank you. It's it's just it is. I am playing in normal mode. Maybe it's like maybe they're playing in like harder difficulties. But yeah, it's fun. Like I do like that it's like pretty linear, so I don't have to like. I got lost in a few places, but it's not like survival horror, like we have to explore every bit. It's more like a late 2000s reviewer would say. It's like a corridor, how linear it is. But it's a good thing. And the episodic structure lends itself well to just playing it in bits. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know. Yeah, Alan Wake. It's just a lot. It's just a lot of small bits that I love. It's like Night Springs. it's just really fun. Just to have like a I've never seen Twilight Zone, but I'm I think that's what Twilight Zone is like. Just a parody of it. Yeah, side note. I'm so excited for Pokemon Concierge. It's the side up content I deserve as a kid. As a kid, I didn't want to be associated with Misty because she was a girl. I hid my love for Psyduck. Now I don't have to. Oh, it's about Alan Wake. Like, it's the manuscripts are very silly, but they are good, and they basically are just like snippets of Stephen King level writing, which, you know, appropriate. Has anyone seen? I forgot to talk about this earlier, but it's like based on. It's the John Carpenter film that's based on Stephen King's. It's not based on Stephen King's work, but like on his style, I guess. But it's way better. In the Mouth of Madness. It's better because John Carpenter did it. It's probably one of my. It's probably my favorite movie from him. And besides like Twin Peaks being the inspiration for Alan Wake, I think that movie is more of a if not an influence, more it reminds me of that. Sorry, my brain isn't super working after all that gaming. But yeah, it's fun. I think I'm just hungry too. It is lunchtime. Anyway, thanks for hopping in. Is Arifia still there? And Rosa Roof and Maurice. I don't know if you're still watching, but thanks for hanging out. So I'll stop the stream. Thank you. Okay. I'll stop the stream now. Thank you.